Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the chapel. Oh, baby, 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 we are getting so close. Welcome back, Reapers. I will be with you in just a moment. We're back, baby. Let's have some fun tonight. Hell yeah. And we are live. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it feels good to see you again.
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew Big Red, then you.
That's right, baby. You are 5'11", 197. Gaming legend, straight from heaven. Woo! About to make some gaming history here in the next few days. I feel it, man. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. And take a seat.
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Almost ready. Almost. Almost. What up, Grand Rube? Final? Welcome in, everybody. D Lion Spaghetti Girl. I did change the description. Thank you for finding that. Cassie, Reapers, Chappie. Woo! Hell yeah. Big day, big day, big day. Big day. What time you start, Jonathan? I need a little more context than that. What do you mean? Good day, Lion. How are you, dear? Let's do this. Yeah. So, if you didn't get the memo, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get the memo, tonight will likely be my final day of practice. Tonight will likely be my final day of practicing. And if I'm feeling really good about it, which I'm feeling pretty good right now, okay? If I'm feeling pretty good about it, we start tomorrow. That doesn't mean I'm going to get it tomorrow. Okay? But I could. I could.
Yeah, buddy.
You never know.
Lightweight. Lightweight.
God, how we doing, guys? Woo. What's up, Hugo? Are you going to show us the improved McCall and Inspector fights? I think you mean the... the Mantis. Mock. Yeah. You start when you get your shirt. Shit. Gran, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? How are you feeling about DS2? DS2? Darksiders 2? Dark Souls 2? Death Stranding 2. Okay, after what we learned with Death Stranding, not really liking it. The game director says that you can die to a boss and skip it. You don't have to fight bosses. Someone is still expecting your top 50 list? Yes. As far as the Inspector fight, I will have to do that again. Yeah, I think. The Mantis fight, sure, we'll do that. I'll drop the kids out of school, then have the day open. Meet me halfway, and we'll grab lunch. Grand, we could make it happen tomorrow, dude. Who cares about Death Stranding when we got Expedition 33? Yes. By the way, there is an incredible game dropping tonight called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We've talked about it in length on this channel. The story, in my opinion, from the trailer alone, made me go, holy shit, that looks and sounds good, right? For real. So that drops after Wukong, after I get in some practice tonight, because I got to stay fresh. Stay on my toes, man. Stay fresh. I'm downloading it. It's already downloaded, actually, because it's on Game Pass. We're going to boot that up on launch, and we're going to play it for a little bit later tonight. Cough, cop out, cough, cough, not having to fight bosses, bitch, please. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, with Death Stranding, yeah. The fact that, yeah, if you die to him, you can just skip it. And it'll play like a video. I think it's dumb. And the director of the game, I think it was the director of the game, says, I hope this kind of stuff catches on. Nope. I had a huge rant about that. Day before yesterday. What happens if you get hit restart checkpoint or restart game? Okay, so you know what? Stan, I'm so glad somebody opened the door for me. Let me turn this down a little bit. Richard, turn this music down. All right. Real quick. Couple of things that I have to make clear. This is my first official no-hit run that I'm going to try. And I don't know why I picked this game because it's incredibly difficult to do. But there's a couple of ground rules, a couple of things that I want to at least let you guys know. All right? And a couple of things that I'm going to have to be better at. But here's what it is. Brass tacks. Twitch, YouTube, sound alerts are going to be off. Okay? There's going to be no sound alerts. There's going to be no blurps. There's going to be nothing. Okay? I'm doing that for a reason. I'm sure you guys understand. The fewer interruptions, the better. Now, I won't have the opportunity when I'm doing the official runs. I won't have the opportunity to pay attention to my chats as often as I already do. Okay? I know I'm used to doing things a certain way. I will stop what I'm doing and talk to you guys and address what you're saying. But this time, I want to be locked in as much as possible. Unless I reach out to you guys and hey, do you guys remember what I said here? If I get not lost, but maybe there's something I'm not remembering in the moment, right? And I got a lot of stuff committed to memory. But, stuff happens. Stuff happens all the time. People forget things all the time. Whatever. I just hope you understand that me ignoring chat, me turning off, if someone ends up donating $1,000 or something like that, it's not going to play on the screen. It does not mean I don't appreciate anybody who comes by, follows the channel, subs, anything. I just will not be able to play, I think, to my potential with interruptions right here, literally in my ears, right? And that's everything. I'm hearing game audio. I'm trying to listen for sound cues. And if one of them happens at a pivotal moment in a fight, and maybe I'm 6 hours deep into the run, and then a sound blurb happens, and I lose the run, I will be really upset. I just don't want it to come to that. That's all. Now, secondly, there's been a lot of questions about, hey, if you get hit, are you going to restart the game? Da-da-da-da. Here's what I'm thinking, because this is such a long freaking run, guys. It is a long run. If I get hit somewhere in Chapter 1, this is how I'm thinking about it. If I get hit somewhere in Chapter 1 and maybe early in Chapter 2, I think it's high time to just go ahead and reset, right? Because that doesn't take too long in the first place. Maybe an hour and a half in Chapter 1, right? I also have to consider, certain things like, okay, have I already done like a little bit of farming? Because there's some sequences in which we go like farm for a little bit of XP or a little bit of will or something like that. And I got to consider things like that. How much time have I invested in what I've done so far? Now, if I, for some reason, let's hope this doesn't happen. Let's say I get to end of chapter 5 or start of chapter 6, and like Supreme Inspector surprises me or does something different. We've seen that happen like a million times already, right? So we try to nail these fights down as much as possible. But if something random happens, maybe my game bugs, I'll be stopping right there. Like if I'm super deep into the run, I'm stopping. I've got to give my mind a break. Don't expect another run to happen the same day. It's not like an Elden Ring run, in my opinion, that requires not even a third of the fights, but you can get it done. Like you can almost speed run Elden Ring if you follow the right strats, you know? So it's a very, very long run. We're gonna devote a lot of time to it. And who knows? You know, we could get really lucky. If we got like extremely lucky and got it done on the first try, that would be unreal, like unheard of, right? I don't expect that to happen. There's going to be some things that fail. There's going to be like but when the RNG is just right and I'm on my game, anything can happen, man. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to put that out there. So when the actual runs start to happen, there's no sound alerts. I probably won't be paying attention to chat. In fact, I'll be having something like this on my screen, so I won't see you guys at all, right? I know, close, like, dim your eyes for a little bit, right? I know it's bright, okay? This will help keep my ass awake, right? But I gotta read this, and I cannot falter. Like, and there's pages and pages and pages of this, okay? I'm still going. Okay, there's the end, right? There's no way I could commit all of this knowledge just to my head. There's too many small things to remember. So a permadeath run is so you permadeathing this run basically up to a certain point, Stan. Yeah, I think so. Like, if your question is like, hey, will you continue to just keep doing the run if you get hit in like chapter 3? I gotta understand, by chapter 3, I've probably already committed like a good 5 hours-ish, probably, to the run, and being extremely careful, crossing all of my T's, dotting all of my I's before we engage in the next fight. You know, I want to screw up as little as possible, and my nerves are going to be like shot. Will your stream intro be the same as usual? Warm up and chat, coffee, some loose talk? Yes, but not for very long, because I need to get to it. I got to get to it. The more time that I'm spending, even just like chatting, the less game time I'm playing right now and getting better, basically. So I don't just turn stream on usually. You guys see, sometimes I sit here and bullshit with you guys for like 2 hours, right? That's time I could have spent practicing. 2 hours can mean the difference between, oh, I figured that script out, right? Or like, nah, I ain't got anything today, man. I got to come back to it tomorrow, you know? We've seen that happen big time. I got to be as fresh as possible, exactly. I'm probably going to run to the store tomorrow and maybe grab myself some like caffeine. You know, I hope it doesn't make me like shake too much. Get like a water jug. I know it seems all trivial. It's like, oh, come on, dude, you're not running a marathon. But like, mental focus is a real thing. You guys know it. And if I have to do it for 9 or 10 hours straight and try to be as perfect as possible, it's not easy, man. Stock up on food supplies. I'll be fine food-wise, I think. I think so, yeah. We understand, bro, as world's first is super important. It's being here for the experience that matters. I hope I can put on a show for you guys. Like, at the same time, I know I won't be interacting with y'all as much, but I hope I can at least put on a show. And, like, it's still, like, there's a level of enjoyment to it, okay? Now, if this were a different story, like, let's say I've already run Wukong hitless before, right? And I was like, oh, I want to do it again, but we're going to add in, like, Erlang and, like, for fun. If this was kind of like a no-hit run thing for fun and not so, like, world's first serious, I'd still be chatting with you guys and taking my time, looking at scripts and kind of coming back to it and this and this. But I just want to take it serious from the get-go. And I just thought about this. I might need to get a new cable. I don't think so. Like, this seems to work pretty well. Don't expect the game to look like graphically beautiful either. I'm probably going to like taper the settings down a little bit. Maybe to like keep it at medium, or probably keep it at medium, but whatever gives me like a better frame rate, because we've seen this game already eat inputs over and over and over again. I don't see a patch for it releasing anytime soon, so I got to roll with what we've got, and a better frame rate gives us less opportunity for that to happen. So I've constructed most of my scripts to, that's why I went with the medicine build, the Dr. Fauci build. The reason I went with that is so that way, if there is like an eaten input, especially later game, it's not as detrimental to us. Like we have options. We have stagger options. We have cloud step options, all that stuff. So it's going to be brutal. Going to have a nervous system brain transplant when finished. I hope not, Stan. I hope not. Hugh, what's up, baby? Lady Panda. Thank you so much. Yeah. Stone Monkey and Broken Shell fights are going to be insanely emotional when you get those in the run. Yes. So that's going to be part of my practice tonight. My weakest points, I think, right now, and by weakest, I just mean I already foresee myself getting to these fights, and it's like, oh, I know how this fight is going to go, but this could be the run stopper. That's what I need to practice tonight. I really do. And if there's any way, any last-minute refinements we can make and improve on the fight, I want to be able to do that tonight, plain and simple. The first things that come to mind.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Jesse G.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit that follow button and join the channel right now.
Yo, thank you for the raid, baby. Jesse G raid, thank you so much. Let me get you a shout out real quick, bro. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, thank you so much for bringing you and your community over here. What's going on, Mario 360?
Welcome to the
Obi 360, thank you for the follow. Let's go. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Zach. I have currently been practicing and routing and scripting for Black Myth Wukong. There is a world's first title still on the table to run the game completely hitless, and that's what we've been practicing. Tonight should be the final night of practicing. Don't feel obligated to stay, Raiders. If you got to go because you've been supporting your boy all night, go ahead and do your thing. Make sure you get something to eat, something to drink, all the good stuff. But if you want to hang out with us, be a part of the community, drop a follow right now. Yeah, it's going to be an insane run. It's an insane run that we're doing here. So, making some gaming history right here on my little channel. That's right. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, bro? It has been a while. Yeah. Appreciate the good luck. Yeah. So where was I at? Oh, yes. What fights I think I need to touch up on the most tonight? Violet Spider is the first thing that comes to mind. That's a good touch up. 100-Eye Taoist is a really good touch up. I think maybe Keeper of Flaming Mountains. That's another one right there. What else could be a run ender? I'm trying to think, guys, from a couple of days ago, maybe even previously, what fights that seem to be the most, well, this could be the end of the run right here. I would like to do the new Supreme Inspector script that I've got, as well as the Emerald Arm Mantis. The final fight, we obviously don't want to get to the final fight and finally be hit. I want to... Is there any difference between a Prime sub and a regular sub? Not for you guys. It's cheaper for you guys because it's included. If you have Amazon Prime, obviously a Prime sub is included. So, and you get one a month to whatever creator you want to use it on. For me, I mean, yeah, there's a difference for me, but not for you guys, is what I want to say. Have you tried a no-hit already or no? We haven't tried an official run yet. No. Nope. Yo, Cell, thank you, bro. Going next to our neighbor's house for usual afternoon coffee. I'll be back. Sounds good, Lion. Sounds good. I'm just letting this caffeine hit me real quick because, you know, I start all my streams off with the cup of Joe and talking to you guys. Are you fighting all bosses or just completing the chapters? Okay, so we're only fighting the mandatory ones that we need to complete the run. There's one optional boss that we must fight to gain access to Zoodog's shop. So, yeah, it's a 41 boss run. 41 bosses. Yeah, it's kind of insane. The most I ever heard of. I don't know if there's another game out there that requires this many bosses to beat the game. Just had some beautiful coffee. Let's go. Okay. Well, if you guys can think of anything from yesterday, day before, whatever. Also, Tiger Vanguard and Fubon. I feel good about Tiger Vanguard, but we can still do that. Fubon was kind of an issue. The two-head dual boss in Chapter 5. Rube, okay, so here's the thing. I used to not be confident in that fight very much until I went back and farmed more before. And my problem with that was always the damage output. And what I did is I said, okay, at this point in the game, I'm going to sacrifice some time. I'm going to go farm for some will, and then craft into the Chitin staff, and then the Visionary Centipede staff. That extra boost of damage, which is like another 15 points, was the difference between me losing that fight and getting hit and just annihilating them. No problem. So, when is the run? I'm hoping I can start tomorrow. What's your rating on Wukong been wanting to buy? The game has been improving patch after patch, so I would say after the last update and what they gave us with Gauntlet and Rivals, it's a 9 out of 10 game for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Jinchi? What about Jinchi? I thought it was 43 with Fubon and Jinchi. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah. Let's see here. This is everything that I've gotten the run, with the exception of only one of these, the Pagoda Realm running section, right? So, is there a way to just count these? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43. Okay, so the reason we count 43 is the Yellowbrow Macaw fight. First time you fight Yellowbrow, and then the final one in Macaw. That's 2 separate fights, so you got to. That's a dual fight. And the Stone Monkey, Great Sage, each one of them have 2 different life bars. So that's a boss. That's 4. That's 4 boss fights in one. So it's 43. Yep. See you later. Wait. Got to go. A lot of packing to do. Okay. All right, Spaghetti Girl.
Whoa, Zach, stop everything you're doing. We just had a donation in the chapel. This Reaper is out of their mind.
Grant, thank you for the $10 super chat donation, baby. Thank you so much, man.
Cheers to a good brush up and set up for the world's first no-hit. You got this, bro.
Thank you.
Flex bicep emoji, rock on gesture emoji, fist emoji, fist emoji.
Yo, hey, yeah, I'll message you directly after stream, man. Yeah, I'd like to get that shirt. So, I don't know where I should start. Those early Chapter 1 bosses can be gotchas because low stats and damage Chapter 1 bosses super underrated. Yes, so the struggle in Chapter 1 is going to be a lack of power, obviously. You can always farm a lot, but I want to spend as little time as possible or do the fastest farming as possible when we need to farm, right? But I have everything. I already know what level I need to be for each different fight. And yeah. That's just where we go. Obviously, if we get hit by Wandering White, if we get hit by White-clad Noble, or if we get hit by anything in Chapter 1, it's going to be an instant reset. So you could end up seeing Chapter 1 a lot. But we'll get better and better and better. Then we'll really slow down when it comes to like Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. It gets kind of slower because the further you get, the more careful you want to be. Yeah. Cassie, thank you for the 100 bits. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are pretty chill. Chapter 2 is actually a little more chill than Chapter 1. You have more options. Stamina is an issue in Chapter 1. Big time. I'm trying to think where we should start tonight, though. In Chapter 1, the only run ender that I can think of is Black Bear, right? The Black Bear Guai at the end. So maybe we should start there and then work our way down. And just try to trust in the knowledge that I have in the game, trust in the scripts that we have, and let's get to work, you know? I feel like we're getting really close. I'm nervous just thinking about it, man. The pressure is going to be on. One more thing I want to let you know is this screen that you see right here is going to be different. Also, I have used Wii Mod in the past. This is the only mod on my system right now that I've ever used to do build testing with. Black Myth Wukong is on this mod. I will be deleting this mod from my PC before any runs start, ever. You guys will probably see me do a lot of alt-tabbing. If I had a mod working in the background, so any accusations of cheating, someone could freeze the stream and see, and you would be able to see Wii Mod somewhere. That is the only mod I have on this system. I don't even know how to use mods other than Wii Mod because it's so easy. But we will be deleting that. I use that for build testing in a lot of games, so that way I can, you know, try to make some helpful builds and stuff like that for helpful YouTube videos. It's the only time I ever use that. So I think we're starting with Black Bear Guai, right? Yes. Did I post this already? 314. I think I'm okay. Black Bear is weird. Yeah, that's a good start. Yeah. The only thing I have to pay super close attention to other than Black Bear Guai is Guanzi, right? Stamina is such an issue. If I get in trouble at all from Chapter 1, it's because of stamina. Your stamina regen rate is so low, and it doesn't make any sense that you can come back to Chapter 1 and buy the back scratcher. I wish the back scratcher was available to you from the get-go. My camera will be in a different spot. I'm going to rearrange my camera tonight. So I can't be blocking any part of the UI. You may only see like this much of me, right? For reasons. Nothing that'll give anybody the opportunity to say, hey, you're cheating. Because we can't see like your currency behind you or something. For all I know, you inflated it. Whatever gets all of the accusations like killed at the front door. That's what we want. You have the Kazan demo downloaded? Yeah, I never deleted that. I should have. I only ever kept it there to make sure it patched over my save file from the demo. Green screen your face on the back of Wukong's head. Did you ever work out a way to guarantee success with the Black Wind King, or is there still a chance he could clip you with the shoulder charge? There's still a chance, Rube. That's like an RNG thing, but the script that we have for him is pretty dang consistent. There's also parts in the game where, as you can see right now, I know I'm set up for the black bear fight, but I have 3 focus points, right? This is just like part of my save file. You might see me intentionally go fight a couple of enemies, especially when we don't have access to ginseng pellets and stuff yet. Go get that 3 focus points before the next fight, because it's incredibly important that we start off with full focus. You want more options rather than fewer options, especially if the fight begins with you needing to do a see-through or something like that. You need that focus point, right? If you need to do a counterflow to begin the fight, because that's what the script says, then you'll see some boring stuff like that, unfortunately. But it's necessary. What's up, Barry? Xylex, how we doing? This will be a wild journey? Yeah, absolutely. You can do this, you're the GOAT. I think I'll get GOAT status once. I'll accept GOAT status when I do it. Hope Game Science is watching. Well, at least during the run. All right, so this fight always starts off. Usually I'm like right here. Yeah, see me? Okay. Body cooling powder. Not really a script for this guy, but some guidelines. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bang. He runs. Just trying to manage the stamina right now. Yep. Gotta stay squared up with him. Alright, here we go. Fine with that. I'm fine with that. We get the next stagger here, I think. Yep. Probably see phase 2. Yep. Oh, the fire still hit me? All right. I locked back onto him just a touch too early. Interesting. Pretty good run, though. Pretty good run. Even though I had the fire vessel on, the water or the fire still hit me. Alright, not bad. The fire AoE is BS. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so I had the fire vessel on, right? I had the fire vessel on, but when he goes into second phase, you know the fire things that explode from the ground, right? One of them still hit me even though it doesn't do damage because the fire vessel protected me. It counts as like a stun. You actually absorb, so you actually, even though you get, there's ways to take hits in video games, hits from enemies, and they heal you, right? Like, that's not unheard of. It's rare, but it can happen. So it's still considered a hit. If something hits you, but it heals you, it's a hit. Very clean. Wasn't expecting that fire. Yeah, me neither. How did you know it was a hit? Sound cute? Yeah, it did 17 points of damage. I saw it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, always a fresh run. Never new game plus. Right. Body cooling. Okay, so he opened with a different move there. Let me start that over. He opened with a different move there, and that was when I should have went into Cloud Step. I got to remember that part. He can open with one of like 3 moves. If he does the one where he just flops on his belly, it's not a problem. I can just dodge that. But if he does any one of those other 2, instantly go into Cloud Step. When I downloaded a mod called Auto Dodge, it doesn't work. You know how to delete all mods or something? I didn't know there was a mod called Auto Dodge. You know how to delete all mods? No, because the only mod I've ever messed with was... Well, no, I've messed with a couple of others, but it's in your game directory. If I did struggle with one mod, one that allowed me to transform into, like, the Great Sage and then Yaksha and stuff. We did that one live on stream. I had to delete the game and reinstall because it'll delete all those files. Just back up your save files. Just back up your save files. And then you're fine. Cooling. See, we get the belly flop, we're chilling. Stagger. I don't like that move at all. Alright. He's gonna run, I think. Yep. We want the body slam. Body slam's easy. Body slam's easy. Okay, I was not expecting second phase there. My gosh, I gotta get better about that. He was like a fraction of away from taking the next stagger, like knocking down, because he staggers at 50% health. Right at 50% health. And I thought I had it there. I was using Nexus mods manually. Nexus mods manager? I don't know. Yeah. Master, I have no idea. I've never used that before. Hopefully somebody else in chat knows, because I definitely don't. Alright. It's called Vortex. Never heard of that before. Very easy way to enable disable mods. I've legit never heard of it. Alright, this is good for us. 2, 3. His hitbox is a little funky, man. All right, he went. Oh my god, the fire is like cancer for me right now. He went into phase 2 a little bit earlier, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Nope, not fine. Not fine at all. It's all right. It's why we practice. It's why we practice, man. Vortex is used on Nexus. You can easily install and uninstall mods and reorganize them if need be. Yo, why did I never hear about this thing? Do you have to pay for that? So, I don't like the fact that we didn't first try this. You know? It's kind of a bummer. Okay, that was a delayed hitbox? What was that? Interesting. Huh. God, it sucks this guy doesn't like script. You're not powerful enough to script anything yet. He's gonna be the first like problem we run into. Combo and mobilize full light combo, one ring white when he gets back up, charge hit. Okay. Might help if I like read my notes. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, vessel. 3. Comes a fast one. 5. Swoop back down for another. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I hate that you can't like script that fight, really. You're just not strong enough to really do it. But that worked.
And through the black wind your blood has spilled.
You guys won't be seeing this tomorrow, so might as well do it now.
Snakes wind, flames lick,
Easy.
and the smoke blinds.
Camera went a little crazy at the end. Yeah, it did. I had to just rely on like, what move is he doing? You know?
With such clumsiness, what destiny do you claim? As the small fish catches its prey.
Okay, what's the next roadblock?
Who is the bigger
Rather.
fish? I can't see it. As for the prey and the small fish,
What's the next roadblock?
they are swimming everywhere.
Chapter 1, 2 is basically mostly unscripted, right? Yeah. Yeah. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are more about like, I know what his moves are. I know what boss move is, and sometimes he does them in like an order. Like, for the first prince in Chapter 2, he does like a 1-arm slam, then a 2-arm slam. If you're at his side, he'll do a swipe, but it'll be 1, 2, and then the third one will be this big 2-arm attack in which you can counterflow. So it's not really a script so much as it is, okay, you just need to know the fight. Whereas later on in the game, you could be like, okay, if I do this much damage now, and then Cloud step out, wait for him to like do a sequence, and then come back in and do X damage again, I know I'll get him to second phase, and then we can do the second phase routine, and he's dead. So that's, yeah. And they behave the same way like every time when you do it. So you're just not putting out enough power right now in order to really script the fight. The closest thing to a script in Chapter 1 is the Black Wind King, because we can force him to do specific things every time. Okay. Let me just look through. We have the father and son fight, which is pretty easy. We've got that figured out. Stone Vanguard. Tiger Vanguard. The frog we don't come back to that till Chapter 3. We come back after Chapter 3. Right. Right, okay. First Prince, that's what we just talked about. The pig boar. That one's a little shaky. Let's just do that real quick. That shouldn't take long at all, actually. This is like a wait and see fight, actually. Be right. All right. Charge full. Right. Okay. Should be okay. My PC is making some wild noise right now, dude. I hope that's not my PC. Interesting. Have you ever read your notes? What the heck did I mean by that? Dude, all the time. It helps that I go back into the fight and I'm like, oh, that's what I meant. You know? And then I have to, like, make better notes. Dude, it happens all the time. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about right there? Seriously? That doesn't make any damn sense. I know I shouldn't have to check this, but I think I'm... right. fight's a little wonky, but we should be okay. No hit. I don't even dare think about it. How do you say your name? Zoo Kane? Yeah, the official run will probably start happening tomorrow. Alright, so this fight is not a whole lot to it, but you gotta play distance. Alright, so we go charge. Get in there. Hit him. Flies back, yeah. Stats are such an issue this early in the game, so we have to really allocate stuff in a very specific way. That's right. No, we'll run over here. All right, so. Thank you for the new follow. I'm sorry, I'm not, I might not pronounce your name correctly, unless you have like a nickname. Yep. Little dodges here and there. Wait for Cloud Step to come back. Thank you for the new sub on YouTube. Yo, what's up, JF? What up, dude?
What an excellent fight! The intensity.
Do you have a link for your Kazan Boss tier list? I just finished the game. I would like to look back on it. I do. There you go. Tomorrow I'm starting, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Like, that's the plan. Start tomorrow. Hey, you're very welcome. Okay, so the only thing I didn't like about that was we... Yeah, I've got nothing anywhere. Right. Wait, why am I expecting to pluck a mini? Okay, so that's why this felt so weird. Wow. Like, I skated by right there. I don't know why I'm expecting to pluck a mini. That should not be a thing. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Okay. That's fine. My screenshots are correct. The save file is not. All right? My screenshots are correct. We still made it happen, but that was like... That was wrong. I skated by, like, I can rinse and repeat that process. The problem was I ran out of mana. And I'm like, man, this looks awfully short mana-wise. It didn't make sense. So wherever I was in the save file was not correct, but my screenshots say otherwise. That's what I did. Oh. Yep. Let's run that back again. A little bit of focus beforehand to manage our stamina a little bit better at the start of the fight. Right. That didn't hit. Sucks. Okay. What's Grok 3? It's Twitter's version of like AI. That was a big critical. We don't need criticals to make this strategy work, but it helps. Okay. Let it focus. Two more should seal the deal. I think our eyes start to glow red at this point, so the next hit's going to be pretty powerful. Alright. So, we didn't get the crit, but that's okay. So I always save this for last. Let's see what he's going to do. Here we go.
What an excellent
Fight's a lot less stressful with more mana. Alright. That's twice in a row. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Alright. I still feel like the AI reacts a little too fast to you coming out of Unveiling Strike than they should. I agree. I think what should happen, and I hope they could maybe implement this or patch this into the game, is the idea of being able to come out of Unveiling Strike and hit your opponent should be like the advantage of it, right? Unveiling Strike. But if like the enemy's faced this way on your decoy, the decoy's still there, and you're coming out of it like to do an attack or something like that, the enemy doing a complete like radial turn 180 and then still like in the middle of an animation and they hit you, it's kind of messed up. In my opinion, like it needs to be, you know, you have to, as soon as you make contact with the target, then it recognizes you. Otherwise, it's blind to you the whole time, which is why later on we don't risk that much in Cloud Step, and we hit with the Deadly Dance so often. We use that to our advantage because the enemy can't see us, and the attack is so quick. Okay, trying to think, what is the next possible run ender? Fubon, likely, in Chapter 2. Fubon. Copy. Paste. Fubon next. Fubon. Deadly Dance is the best ability, man. One of my favorites for sure. Even if I'm not using Thrust Dance, I make sure to have the points in there for Deadly. It's so good. It's my favorite. Chappie. Also, you were talking about the Big Day thing. The only reason I say that in Discord, Big Day, is because those two pumpkin head things. I don't know the lore behind them. You said it was pretty sad. All right. This script is kind of weird. Not even a script, but he does all of his phase 2 actions in a specific order. Full bronze gear. Hang on. Okay. Yes, this. Yep. So again, my screenshots are correct, but my save file is not, and that's okay. Screenshots are the more important thing. Yep, even though we're not even doing counterflows or anything, this is what it is. There's so much I can do. Cloud step. Yep, it's all right there, right? Yeah, because in a past life, it's believed that Wukong and that third sister were supposed to get married, and I think he went missing on the day. So now the pumpkins see him. He thinks it's the wedding date. Oh, what? Wait, the third sister and Wukong were supposed to get married, and Wukong went missing. And the two decorations, those guys saying big day, when they see him again, they think it's the wedding day. Wow, that's kind of interesting. I love the lore behind that. That's cool. Okay, script time. Oh, wait, no, I had one more thing to do. I did. This, complete. All right. Wee. We're gonna run out here into the open quite a bit. Vessel. Lock onto that. One. A little close. Okay. Phase 2. Alright. We just get out of the way of this one. Okay. Okay, going.
Hiding like a coward again? I will make you come out.
Okay.
Now, seize the vessel.
Waiting for a cloud step to cool down. All right. Play distance while the sage does DPS really far away to avoid roar attack. Fubon will roar after he gets up from the first big stagger. Get closer after the roar to better dodge the shock waves that are going to be next. Play passive and just let... All right, here we go.
Such ferocity was unforeseen. I apologize.
Gotta dodge that. All right. I don't want him doing a lunging attack at me, so I need Sage to do DPS, and I need to just be close by. That's it. There's big stagger. He's gonna do roar attack when he gets up. There it is. There it is. Yes, I could be doing DPS, but there's not a whole lot of time. Big roar, 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 roar. All right, roar missed us, which is good. Here comes slams. 1, 2. Come on. 3. All right. 3 slams, it should be good. Yellow Wind Sage will come back. Yep. He should stagger him again. We definitely wait for stagger. Big stagger, big stagger.
Do it now, young
All right. That's when the hand staggers. The hand can stagger. Man, we had it perfect up until that. We had it perfect up until the hand stagger. All right. That close. That close. Fuck. But we're not going for close. We're going for the we're going for the dub. Damn. This fight is kind of weird because of the distance you have to play. Just to be safe, and he's got such a crooked hitbox.
What's the sound? The beetle's coming!
Jesus. Almost got trapped in this hitbox there. Phase 1's looking and feeling pretty well. Pretty good. All right.
As long as the drum beats, that one will not get away!
All right. Here we go. So close. I had that second phase so close. I just forgot about the hand slam.
Now, seize the vessel! I'll join you!
Yeah, this whole thing is like in the past. Yep. Pretty cool. secondary or secondary lunging attack, which sucks, but we're here for it. We're here for it. Yep. No, he's gonna get up and do the roar attack, which that would count as a hit. Don't want to be anywhere near it. And the slams. 1, 2. The closer we are, the better we can dodge these 3. All right. Sage is gonna come back. Get ready to do Guanzi.
Strike!
Watch out for the hand slam in case it does a shockwave. Yep, there it was. 1. Watch out for hand slam shockwaves. Watch out for... Come on. Come on. Yellow wind stage, come on. Come on. Let's go! Okay.
On the folks' behalf, I thank you.
All right, guys. Oh, man. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I kind of have a question. I don't know how to ask. Give it your best shot, I suppose. Just know that, like, dumb questions get dumb answers. I'm kidding, just ask. Fubon. Who else do we got, chat? Maybe Kane Jin Long. Yo, what's up? All work, no play? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Every day we get closer and closer. All right. Bro, obviously I mean the game. Still have to give your top 50. That's the last thing I'm concerned with right now. Oh, running. That's right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yo, what's up, Miguel? Sorry. All right. No. Right. Okay. Okay. man. Yeah. Any challenges or things you can suggest me to do, or any game I tried the first Berserker AF after you said it's worth playing? Ooh. I mean, if you're playing Kazan right now because you're enjoying it, try a lot. I see a lot of people doing fist only runs. If something like that may interest you. I don't know, but always worth a shot. Ow. Yes. Try fist only, or try like one of those runs in Kazan, like a challenge run, but you only level one stat. Like only level up strength. That's it. Okay. That fight's a little touch and go. We got it.
You have chosen your way. This time, there will be no easy way out.
Lightweight, baby. No jumping. Wait, no jumping does not matter, even though it's dumb that you can't jump. Amazing game. Am I the best combat? Even Sekiro. Yeah. So the combat's amazing. The no jumping in Kazan is by design, obviously. If you were able to jump in that game, you could skip so many sections that are just like sections that are just divided by like a pillar that got knocked over. If you were able to jump, it would like just, you know, the whole linear experience would be gone. Jumping changes so much. They might as well have not even designed certain levels if you could jump in that game. Okay. All right. Next. Okay, yeah. Going down the line. I know what I should do next. Pagoda Realm's not fun at all. We might need to do a run through of the Pagoda Realm though. I'm still considering buying Kazan. Looks fun, all the different build types. I don't know about the no jumping aspect. I suppose you get used to it. Yeah, you don't miss not jumping. No. No, you don't miss it at all. Okay. I think we're good for this fight. Pretty sure. Alteration is right. Yep. Alteration is right. Mobilize only 2. And got smash. Smash all the way up. Smash. Yep. Done there. 2. Okay. Alright. This one's a little tricky. But there's only been like one thing that actually seems to work. Well, not one, but like the best one that works with the most consistency. Okay, Cloud Step beginning battle. Side, Ginseng, Tiger Pellet. Do I have those in my slots? Ginseng, Tiger Pellet, cool. Feeling Shock Hours later for 2 full light combos. Counterflow. Attack Stagger. Unpluck, freeze in midair. Okay. Alright. Tiger, Ginseng. A little off my time here. All right. It wasn't beautiful, but it still worked. Captain Hosed. The only thing that was weird about that was sometimes, okay, so sometimes I need to say this for like the YouTube video when I get this run done, is sometimes you will do a see-through attack, a counterflow, and then the counterflow animation won't happen. And that happens once in a while in this game. Like, you can do a perfect counterflow and you still won't get damaged. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, though. It's very rare, but it does happen, and then it makes it look like, oh, well, you got a cheat on. No, it's not the case. You guys can clearly see I've been getting hit and hit and hit, but I didn't get a counterflow through. He does that big, like, scream attack, and you can counterflow through it. Timing was a bit off as far as, like, the amount of hits that I got on his leg, which is why he still had like a sliver of health there at the end. But it still worked. I gotta hit his leg right as he does that. There, it worked that time. It worked that time. It worked that time. I probably should have did more DPS to him before hitting him with Wandering White. I think I had like a little bit more time. But it's good to know that just in case that doesn't work out, I'm still able to like finish it. And usually when he gets right back up, he does a jump attack. But it's good to know that that works. It'd be nice if I had like, depending on RNG, if I had like an extra strong tiger pellet or something like that, but I don't want to really count my chickens there. RNG is weird. No, this is not the official run, no. No. Didn't realize you could one cycle his ass like that? Yeah. 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 That auspicious lantern buff just goes freaking crazy. Also, what's up, Sun Wukong? We're gonna start tomorrow. Should be the like final day of practice. All the bosses that I think might be like run stoppers. That's what I'm trying to like focus on more than anything. You too, man. Thank you for that. It's very nice. Big hit. This is one cycle. That's one cycle. Yeah. Wandering White just finishes the job. It's so good. It's a really big hit.
I love you, bitch. Oh my God. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Yo. Man, why is that so funny like every time? All right. I hate this next fight. We all know this, but we got to do it anyway. Got to do it anyway. Boom. Eagle eye, all ears. Right. Yo, let's go. The roar got me? No, it didn't. Double checking my work here. Yeah. So what happens in that fight, okay? That fight in particular, two things happen, right? This auspicious lantern, we already know what happens when you cast this, right? This cuts your health in half, right? And when your maximum health goes back up, your health does not replenish all the way. Like 25% of it is gone, right? Like that's how that works. Using that in conjunction with Captain Wise Voice, who also has his own auspicious lantern debuff buff that goes on, right? The effect is compounded by like another 10%. It's very marginal. So when your health comes back, it only comes back to like 50%, right? Like, well, let me rephrase that. The reduction in your overall health with both of those effects happening while they're active, you still see a sliver of your health gone, like during the fight, right? That's because his debuff is still active in the open world. And yours is going on as well. However, when your health goes back to maximum, your health gets reduced to 50% instead of only 25% of it missing. It's weird, but that's the way it works. So the roar didn't get me. It looks like the roar got me, but it's very deceptive. Okay. Oh, come on. Shut up, PC. Yep. That should be the perfect amount right there. Here's dumbass. Swear. Call Chief, I hate this guy. Hate. Loathe. I went back and looked, and what I thought was the roar was him roaring. What I thought was the roar was him roaring was in fact his debuff, like you said. Would you like to get sponsored by after achieving Wukong World for... No one's going to sponsor me. I don't have my pick of the litter, bro. Imagine. All right, so... All right, we take a sip. Get 2 focus points here. Take a sip. We're gonna mask swap here.
Well, an old friend. I couldn't for poetry.
Honestly, hate that fight though.
Be it injury, weariness, or frostbite, beast or Yao Guai,
Beast or Yao Guai.
none shall dare to draw nigh.
Yo, I'm wondering, I know that worked. Guys, I know that worked. However, huh. I know that worked, but I'm wondering if just for like whatever the word, posterity, for the sake of getting it right and not playing into any risk here. I know this feels like a last-minute change in strategy, but it's going to be the same strategy, just better. All it would mean is changing the armor pieces that I'm wearing. That's it. Lightweight, baby. What's up, Exploited? Sorry, Twitch chat, if I don't respond right away, it's because I can't see you. I'm looking at my scripts. So, I'm looking at all my notes. I say if we have a chance to make the fights that I'm most concerned about better, we take that. We take that opportunity. Same setup, same thing as everything else. However, yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight. Just a change in armor. That's all. That's what he did. Y'all heard him, right? Same specs, same everything. How much? Wait, did I have more or less mana? I had more. Or sorry. Oh, I took all this out. God dang it. PC, shut up. Maxed. Mobilize. Right. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think so, Devoted. Let's see how much work I get done tonight. Playing Marathon when released in a few months. No plans. No active plans to play Marathon, no. So Boar Mask still? Yep. Ginseng? Drink. Yep. In.
Well, well. For poetry.
Yes. There you go. That ironically felt easier.
Beast or Yao Guai, none shall dare to draw nigh.
Yeah, I think the pharma build for anything relating to Macaw Chief is just smarter. Probably could have went back into Cloud Step, taken more medicines if I needed to, and then bam, hit him again. Okay. Nothing changed about the strategy. The only thing that changed was the armor for better damage output. That was it. That was literally it. Cool. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. It was actually, wait. Okay, I'm back from my coffee break. Hey, welcome back, Lion. Zach, is the run going to be all in one sitting? Yeah, I think so. Let's just say the successful run should be all in one sitting. Basically, if I'm, if I'm 6 hours into it and then, like, something happens, we get hit or something, then the run is chalked. We're done. For the day, at least. All right, McCall 2. What do you think? Captain Calpawave, probably? We're getting through a lot of these. A lot of these. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Looks good to me. Right. Craft and equip gauntlet single leaves 2 other 2 people. Yeah, I have that down already. That's beautiful. That's perfect. Captain Calpawave? Right? Again, I gotta go craft those pieces. For some reason, they're not crafted on this save file, but I'll be doing that much earlier in the game. Okay. Obviously, Eagle Eye. Yes. Look here. 3, 1. Oh. Yep. Yep. 1. Yep. Okay. Script says. Does that count as a hit when he knocked all of you back when he got up? He didn't knock me back. You talking about the McCall Chief? He didn't knock me back. He knocked my duplicates back, though. But if you're asking if my duplicates get knocked back or get hit, if that counts as a hit, the answer is no. Just wanted to clarify that. Spawn into the arena, take Enhanced Tiger, Ginseng Pellet, use Vessel. Take Enhanced Tiger, Ginseng Pellet, Beef, and use Vessel. Back up to the left side of the arena, not too far, so he jumps. Get ready to counterflow Skyfall. Stagger, full light combo, freeze light combo, Wandering White to finish combo. Wait for him to recover from Stagger. Move in so you don't miss. Hit him with Charged Pillar to re-stagger. More attacks. Cloud Step out before he starts to attack and use Wind Tamer. Should get another stagger. Wait for him to do jumping attack again. Counterflow and Skyfall and finish with attacks. Right. No. I didn't get knocked back too. However, I need to play it a little bit safer just to ensure that I don't get hit or knocked back. You all right about that? Vessel. Ginseng. Enhanced Tiger. Oh my gosh, that's why. That's why I messed up. No. Hang on. All right. All right. That fight was going perfect with the exception of one thing that we need to fix. Fixing it right now. Copy. Yeah, I always avoid that Falcon Hermit, dude. You don't even have to bother with him in this game. What up, MTG? Welcome back, dude. Right. Right. Okay. So, get ourselves set up for success. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay. Good spirit to have. Where you avoid it through cycles. Yeah, dude, I don't blame you. Devoted. That guy is so annoying back there to fight. It's so weird how some of the small enemies in this game have some of the tankiest health bars. Like, why? Also, I have to really appreciate a fight like this Captain Calpawave guy for one very specific thing. He only has one phase. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't have specific health staggers. You know, you just have a fight with him basically. He'll do the same attacks whether he's at like 100% health or like 50% health or 10% health. So that's one thing I have to appreciate about this fight. Okay. All right, here we go. Yep. Ginseng? Against Tiger? Oh, fuck. Fuck you. It's hard to even see those things, man. You see how I went into a full focus pillar stance hit, and then it didn't re-stagger him? That's the stagger I was hoping for, and it didn't happen. So that caught me by surprise. Big time. He just hyper armored right through it, which is kind of insane. I suppose if we don't get the stagger right there. Yeah. Okay. I got a backup plan. Easy. So if I don't get the re-stagger from the pillar or another 4-point heavy attack, then I instantly go into Cloud Step and hit the Wind Tamer right after. That always gives us a free stagger. That's where it's at. Yep. So change to the Wind Tamer. Wind Tamer important. Yep. Yep. Rest really quick. Come on, get me out of there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fencing. And it's Tiger. Just like that. All right. So it happened again. He hyper armored through it, which is fine. Go into Cloud Step, use Wind Tamer. Yep, not a problem. Cool. No problem. Quick little change on my end, and we're done. See, that was one thing I was afraid of, was the Wind Tamer. If we don't get the stagger from the huge freaking 4-point attack, he hyper armors right through it, which is incredible, by the way. Just Cloud Step, hit the Tamer. We should get the stagger. The only thing that sucks about some of these fights is I couldn't come out of Cloud Step and hit him with that because it would have shot him back to his feet. Such a weird interaction. So you see, I had to like cancel my Cloud Step off to the side. If he had got back up on his feet, who knows what happened. He could have like kicked us right away or something. So cancel helps. I'm gonna come back to like Yellow Brow and stuff. I kind of want to move on from that nonsense. Chapter 4. Centipede Guai, I'm not really worried about. Second Sister, Bajie does that whole fight. Centipede Guai, not worried about. Buddha's right hand. Let's check our work on Buddha's right hand. Copy. Paste. Yep. Okay. That one kind of sucks. Okay. Look, was I wearing full bronze gear? Yeah, full bronze, because we need the immobilize cooldown. Yep. Upper mana bat. You know, if I did take the time, though, to go get the Spike Shaft Staff before this fight would be way easier. Way easier. Just saying. Let's double check our work, and if we're still good, we'll roll with it like this. If not, if there's still like a crazy little variable, then we will go and get, I think, how much? Gotta be like 20,000? Can't be more than 20,000, right? But I know it's available right now. 30K. We'll go get the 30K and come back and craft it. We have to have Spike Shaft Staff for the mana later on. There's no crafting the Chitin Staff right now. We have to. We'll go do it, and then we'll come back and do this fight exactly the same and see if we just have a much easier and much better result. But I don't think we will, because we've already measured how much of a cooldown we need for Immobilize. I think we'll be okay. Pretty sure we'll be okay. Easy cleanup. Wait, why do I have an extra point hiding somewhere? Did I not invest this point or something? Full attack, 4 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Full. Tact retreat. I don't know why I'm invested in tact retreat, but I guess we had to put the point somewhere. Yep. Cloud step. Yep. I had an extra point. Like, wait, what's my level? It should be 52, right? Yeah, 52. 52. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 here. Axe attack. Yep. This was all right. Mysticism. Oh, I still had the point in the screenshot. I didn't invest it. My rule of thumb is based on all the scripts we have, if I have an extra spark because, like, you know, I didn't calculate how much some enemies give us XP-wise, right, during our farming. But if there is ever any extra, we only invest it into stuff that won't affect our damage, right? More mana, more stamina regen, nothing that'll affect the scripts. That's the rule of thumb. Like if I had 2 extra sparks right now, but that's not a part of my guide, I'll just have more stamina. That just means I won't run out. There's no difference. It won't affect the damage output, which we kind of don't want to screw with. Right? Tiger Pellet, Fire Vessel before fight. Cloud Step through the hand. Charge Thrust into Whirling. Immobilize 4/5 light combo. Back up. He will do the hand drag on the ground. Alright. Immobilize to do 4/5 light combo. I won't be able to do a full combo. Back up. He should do the hand drag. Get ready to dodge. 2 light attacks. Opera Monobat. While the hand's still on the ground. Into a full combo. Sit still. Wait for phase 2. Cloud Step to get behind him. Full charge thrust into light attacks. Make sure Immobilize is back. Full light combo to finish. Gotcha. Got it. Okay, so Tiger Pellet. Vessel. Start. Yep. Back up. He should do... No, he's not doing the drag. Okay, this is the other... Bullcrap. Right. Here's the drag. Opera Mana. We didn't get as much damage out of Opera Mana as we wanted to, but that's okay. Yo, at any point in time... I don't like the fact that the thing came right down on our heads. But... The damage was right. The only, like, weird variable in there is him going to the other end and doing the flick, which I do not like at all. If he does the hand drag, we're fine. I don't think I haven't found a way to consistently make him do the exact same thing every time. Other than that, it still worked. Yo, my PC is making a weird noise. This thing is ready for the junkyard. "100% ready for the junkyard." Okay. Let's do it again. We're cruising through these fights, though, tonight. Full bronze, right? Full bronze. Tiger pellet. Vessel. He's going back and doing it again. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, I don't like him just doing his own thing. It's kind of annoying. I hate it. It's oh my god, it's so much different. The whole fight is different, bro. Unbelievable. MTG, it sounds like it's making this grinding noise, like I don't know what that is. Could be a fan, like hitting something, but it shouldn't. Doesn't sound good. God forbid I want to stream and play a game, right? Okay, all right, hang on. Can we? No. I would say, can we do something different? But man, we'll not get immobilized back quick enough. This time. This time. The fan might be ready to go. Oh, dude, I hope not. That'd be awful. That would be awful. Wow, doesn't even stagger. That's good to know. Doesn't stagger at all. This fight is RNG now? Yeah, I can't have that. It's funny, this used to be like one of my most confident fights, I would say. But after the patch, this one's felt kind of weird. The Bajie fights feel way better than this one. They're more complicated, but you know, what are you going to do? Okay. Yeah, full bronze was like the way to go. At least. If RNG crap starts to happen, we just have to, I don't know, be on our toes. Roll at the right times, I guess. But this one's especially dumb because the stuff you're supposed to dodge comes from overhead where you cannot see it. Alright, let's do. Yeah, because I don't have time to do it when he smacks the wall. Right. This is it right here. Legit. Why would I still need to dodge that? It blows my mind. You know what I think it might be? I don't know why I'm just now discovering this, but I think him doing that hand drag might be like damage based, even though it never appeared to it before. The only thing I did a little bit different, slightly different, and I really, really need to commit this to memory. And if I can't remember tomorrow, I need someone to remind me. And so I'm going to test it again one more time. Only thing that I did different was I stayed on him and did whirling thrusts for just like a half a second longer than usual before the immobilize. And if what I think is true, then we get the hand drag. I do everything else in the script, but I do the hand drag. And I think it might happen back to back to back. I hope it does. If that's the case, then it's damage based when it happens. Which is what we need. Yep. Which is absolutely what we need. This fight is so simple, too. It's like, oh, God. Such a bullcrap fight. Alright, so. But definitely need somebody to remind me. I have it written down. Vessel. Tiger pellet. Go. What the fuck? You see that? It's almost like the hand... Okay, I think I might need to do it again, unfortunately. But that's twice in a row, you know? And we didn't get any criticals there either, which, you know, it's kind of weird. Even with the whirling thrust thing. But our spells come off a cooldown, like, just at the right time. Just at the right... It's razor thin. but it still happens. Yeah, I think the hand drag might be damage based. Like, just enough damage will cause it to happen. Here we go. Oh, that's what. Oh shit. Oh shit. Interesting. The damage margin is very thin, but it does work. It seems like the hand drag, which I want to happen, is damage based. So staying in there with whirling thrust. Yeah. That did it every time. And that's what we want to look for. That worked 3 times in a row. That's kind of freaking crazy, bro. All right. What do we have next? Let's move on. Maybe Bajie 1, Bajie 2. I kind of don't want to do that right now. I'm more concerned about Violet Spider. Shoot. Maybe I do need to do Bajie. That's not right. Is it? Wait. That can't be right. Copy. Whoops. That can't be right. Yeah, I'm supposed to have Spike Shaft staff before this fight. All right. Chitin is fine. Oh. All right. This is good. This is good. Dude, where are you at? Okay. Yep. Attack. Okay. Where's this tree at? Okay, thank you. Some of these screenshots are just too small to even really tell, like, what is that? You know? All right. Fight time. Dino, he was talking about my my PC. My PC's making a weird noise with the fan, and it's not happening all the time. It's just, it's very weird. Okay, Vessel before the fight, for just a little bit of extra focus it gives us. Cloud Step right away. Ginseng, then Tiger Pellet. Wait for him to stop attacking, strafe around so the AoE doesn't hit you. 4-point thrust into Whirling, 2 light attacks, immobilize right away. He'll do AoE if you don't immobilize him. Full combo into Stagger, Opera Monobat. Full combo into Cloud Step, take Junk Miss for 4, focus thrust, go in for the kill. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. But you are right about the fan. Vessel.
Bear me this burden. Did you see all of that? You think I'm a
Make sure the AoE doesn't hit me.
don't you?
Easy. Easy. Okay. Not even a fight I'm even half as concerned about.
Welcome to the chapel.
Quit crying. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What GPU? 3060 Ti. If your fan goes out, can it be replaced? Oh, of course it can. Absolutely. Let's just hope that that doesn't happen. I'll be honest, if something else goes wrong with this PC, I'm going to get it fixed. get it fixed, and then sell it or something. I can't keep dealing with the constant headache. You know, get me through this run. You know, that's where I'm at right now. Let me, guys, I need to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Let's double check. Yep. July. All ears. Lingering aroma. Yep. Right. Boom, boom. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Screenshots are right. Screenshots are correct. Save file is wrong. Okay. 1 2 1 2 3 1 1 2. Yeah. Cloud step. Yes. Okay. Make a couple of medicines. Yeah. I remember that. Yep. We're not making medicines. We're like using no medicines that we can't pretty much either buy or craft at this point in the game anyway. Yeah. Okay. Ajay fight number 2 in the mud. Cloud step. Ginseng pellet. Enhanced tiger pellet. Amplification pellet. Deadly dance. Moving for light attacks. Full combo. Full combo. Immobilize. Charge heavy point and follow up attacks. Oh, that's right. I don't think I showed you guys this. I kind of simplified this script a little bit to make it a little more amenable. Yo, what's up, Rafa? Okay. It's a little more simplified. Right. All right. Don't make me leave again.
I am staying here. You won't make me leave again.
All right, cloud step backwards. Step back, ginseng. Yeah, I need enhanced tiger. He actually changed up on me big time there at the beginning of the fight, forcing me into a cloud step I was not prepared for. During the actual run, we'll be letting scenes like this actually play out, because some of these scenes can actually benefit our spell cooldown. All right. Long aura. Vessel. We're gonna go enhance ginseng. Yep. That's it. Phase 2 feels like a dream now, bro. Phase 1 surprised me, though. He was getting a little wacky with it. But we still had an extra cloud step to lean into, which was really good. The cloud step was still off of cooldown, so we could do that 2 more times in Phase 2. Everything feels like it's been accounted for, and in case there's a margin of error, we still have something. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's move on to what I think could be a run stopper. Come on, PC. Thank you. Copy. Paste. I swear I hear it again. Okay, Violet Spider. As always, let's double check our work. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Full. Yep. Okay. That all looks right. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Here we go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Wait. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. And for this fight, we need one ginseng, at least one ginseng, one tiger pellet, and one enhanced ginseng. Medicines. One tiger pellet. We got 5. One enhanced ginseng. Not a problem. Go ahead and make as many of these as possible. You never know. We might need more junk meds. I do have an enhanced. Yeah, I have 3. This is right after we buy them from Zoo Dog. So. Bro, I do not want that screen. I don't want that screen either. Thank you. A lot of jumping back and forth, man. Holy moly. Okay. Here we go. All right, start of the fight. Cloud step to the right, take a ginseng, take tiger pellet, get close enough, hit with deadly dance, interrolling thrust, immobilize immediately, charge 3-point thrust, bang into light combo, upper monobat 3-point smash into full combo, back up as she will dig into the ground for her explosion attack. Take enhanced ginseng and deadly dancer before she explodes. She should stagger again. If she doesn't, go into cloud step and do full charge thrust from the left side when she does the web attack. Move in for more combo and immobilize as soon as you get it. That should do it. That should do it. Pretty much gunslinger. If there's
Why dredge up the pot?
there's so many things that can happen with the AI, whether it bugs out. Like, we don't know what happens in the background of the game, right? We've seen, like, enemies sit completely still and bug out, and then they'll do a completely different attack pattern. So it's about scripting it as consistent as the game is allowing us to do it.
Am I any less than
Pretty much. And then
monkeys?
we got to go off of that. If we get good RNG, then we're chilling.
This monkey that you love. I'll chop his heart, slice his liver, and make you eat them!
Tiger. Ginseng. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Staggers. Smash attack. Back up. She should get ready for the explosion attack. Yep. Enhanced ginseng. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. That didn't stagger her out of it. Whoa. That's literally never happened. Okay. Quick revision then. Quick revision. We cannot have that accidentally happening. Dude, right after I say it, it happens. Every single time I hit her with a 4-point attack, heavy attack, it didn't matter if it was pillar, thrust, or smash. She staggers completely out of that. It cancels the attack. How, like, what are the odds right after I say that? Like, something different happens than usual. Everything in the script was working perfect right up until that. It worked like clockwork. No way. Unbelievable. Shut up, PC. Jesus, it's making like this noise. I'm like, come on, dude. Not now. Not when we're so close. Dude, that blows my mind. It happened right then? The alternative here is to just roll the explosion attack, which isn't hard to do. Like, take the enhanced ginseng, let the explosion attack happen, roll it, and then hit her anyway. Because she comes out, like, we can go bang and hit her still. And no problem. Then we should see that extra stagger, the one I was looking forward toward. So that's a very, very small revision here. Yep. Okay. Yep. Right. That's freaking crazy. It's like it was meant to be. Right as we were talking about it, dude. Unbelievable. And here's the thing. If she goes into a different variable, she doesn't stagger right after the deadly dance that I do. If she doesn't re-stagger there, I have the backup plan. That's where script B is supposed to happen.
Why do you always have to ruin my plans? In what way am I any less than monkeys? This monkey that you love. I'll chop his heart.
Okay, here we go.
Slice his liver and make you eat.
Everything worked beautifully up until then. Yep. Tiger. Ginseng. Bang. Start charging. We'll see a stagger. Yep. Apamana. It's a smash. Back up. She should do it here. Nope, she didn't. All right, this is when we do something different. All right. All right. Roll the explosion. Enhance ginseng. Wait for her to get back up. Alright, should probably do the eye attack. Nope. This again. We have a plan, and we have a backup plan.
Yeah, go after her. She has the relic. Go! I can take care of myself.
What's up, Feck? Sorry, guys, if I'm not responding to Twitch chat, it's only because I'm looking at my my notes. And I have to keep clicking back into it, so. Yo, Violet Spider done, man. 100-Eyed Taoist. How about we give him a run for his money? Where are you at? Copy. Right. Need one. Junk. Okay. Let's go. How long have you been riding no hit for this game? I'd say a little over a month. Yeah, over a month. But we took actually I had a loss in the family, so I took some time off for that. And I spent another week a week and a day to play Kazan when it came out. So I've taken breaks too. You pre-ordering the Switch too? Hell no. I'm not going to pre-order it, order it, or pay for it aftermarket. None of that. Hell no. All right. Greedy, greedy bastards at Nintendo. The prices are just out freaking outrageous, man. I'm sure it's going to be at least a decent device. I just don't know how confident I am in it. 2, 3, 4. I'll step all the way. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. Check medicines. Okay, what do I need for this? Medicines. I need 1 enhanced tiger pellet. I need 2 ginseng. I need 1 long aura. Yep. 1 enhanced ginseng. And that should get the job done. I have Wind Tamer active. Yep. Let me top off Wandering White. Rest. Right. And okay. Prices are insane, I agree. Yeah. If they weren't so bad, I would consider it. Just so that way I can play Duskbloods. I'm not interested in Mario. I'm not interested like another rehashed Mario or Zelda or anything like that. You know, they want to live off their classics. It's like going to a Rolling Stones concert and the only thing they play is like their hits or Journey or something. You know what I mean? It's like bro, you're a gaming company. You got to come up with something new.
Now let go of your misery and rest in peace.
I don't understand how a company like Sonic failed because all they did was rely on Sonic to be their #1. Get out of there. Come on, he's going to roar. Okay, he's going to roar. Yeah, Sonic was like their greatest achievement and downfall because that's all they had in their back pocket. Right? He's going to get tackled right here. Right? Tackled. We don't engage because there's an active hitbox that can hit us.
Come, let's finish him.
Right. Yep. He's going to hit her. Now we can get a couple hits in. I don't know what hit me there, but I'm not, you know, I'm not going to engage in this at all. I was so out of... That was bullcrap. Digs. I'm not going to engage in that at all then. He's going to get tackled again? All right.
Sweat
Gonna do lightning here. Okay. Now I can get involved. Yo, what's up, Ethan? Dude, thank you for the membership. Now we just wait for... Okay, so first thing will be first is Enhanced Tiger and Ginseng Pill. The only reason I even attack at the beginning is just to, like, speed this process up right here. Which we likely will not be doing at all.
Temple as well as her. What remains to fear when I've nothing left to lose?
Sometimes those last few like to come right after me. Oh shit, look out, look out. There it is. Ginseng.
Still core. This place for years.
Alright, back up here. Start drinking. He's probably going to burrow. Drinking to get Wandering White back. He's back. Alright, we can probably pop another Ginseng. Just fine.
None escapes the dark. Die in the light and the sight of my eyes!
Wild Step through him.
My destiny and yours too!
Hit him for the cooldown. Take another Ginseng, take another Long Aura. Dodge the first incoming attack. Attack until he parries, then Cloud Step out left. Okay, here we go. Boom, one. Long Aura. Attack. Start attacking. Yep. Okay, he disappeared. I'm glad we waited. One, two, three. Cancel. Cancel that. Enhanced Ginseng. Do that.
Come down, Grandmaster. I need you.
No needle required, baby. Do you know I still have my original Nintendo and Game Boy? For real? What's up, Mono? Okay, other than the obvious we got hit when the spiders were interacting with him, we won't get involved with that at all. We're not risking anything. I was just trying to hurry that up for the sake of practicing the fight we need to practice.
His darling, but also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed. Mortal or immortal.
Let's freaking go, man.
To break from the
100-eyed Taoist down.
start anew.
Father of Stones,
Yet
not worried about.
destiny, like a
Fast as
sun,
Wind duo fight.
speaks
We could run
one
that.
way and means another. Though you
Fast
may
as wind.
savor it yourself, you can never tell if you truly want it or not.
Quick as fire, fast as wind. Copy. The great thing is, I thought he was gonna be like the run ender, right? But like we one tried him. Thought he was gonna be like, he's gonna be my chapter 4 run ender. If it's not gonna be Violet Spider, it's gonna be him. But nope. Violet Spider worked out for us. Our backup plan worked. I liked it. Alright, quick as fire, fast as wind. Double check our work. Come on. Come on. All right. Always double check our work. That all looks good. Let's get, looks like I don't have any body cooling powders. But, it's okay. Yes, Eagle Eye. Yep, even though we're not even using that. This fight, yep. And did we stick with spread the word? We did, yes. Okay, for the immobilizing this fight, yes. Certain immobilizations. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Full stamina. 2 mana, full attack. 3, 3, 4, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Spec'd out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full cloud step. Missing one here, missing one here. That's okay. Yep, that's what. Yeah, we're set up. Why do I feel like something's off? Like I'm forgetting something. Shouldn't be. Make medicines. Ah. Yeah. Body cooling powder. Just in case. Not that we need it, but just in case. Have you had food lately? Yes, I ate a lot. I will get something to drink right after this fight, though. Promise. Thank you guys for looking out for me. I really appreciate that. Alright, this is one of, like, the wacky, waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube man type fights. This fight is so RNG, it's not even funny. Make sure I'm at full health, just so that way it's like, oh, well, you took a hit. No, I didn't. I'm on the way, bitch. Shut up. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna do what my script is telling me to do. It says have a full 3 focus points. Like don't not. Okay. All right. What my script says to do, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So. Cloud step as soon as the fight starts. Run to opposite arena, wait for them to move, keep a lot of distance, wait for projectile attack. Take Enhanced Tiger and Long Aura before the head starts to cool down. Light combo as much as possible until Flying Head does fire sweeping attack. Cloud step through the fire sweep attack. Unveil strike the ground head. Immediately immobilize the flying head. Turn back to the ground head. Light attack Wandering White to end him fast. Play the flying head slowly. No need to rush. Wait for spells to come back. Use Wind Tamer to stagger. Use Full Thrust to stagger as well. Cloud step when he does projectiles. I remember all this. Okay. We're not using smash at all. Let's keep into thrust. Yes. Yep. All right. Restore a little bit of mana. Should be fine. We just have to wait this shit out. Body cooling, just in case. Yep, projectile. About to cool down here in just a second. Yep. It's taking our enhanced ginseng. No, sorry, our enhanced tiger. Let's take our long aura. Yep. He's cooling down. About to step out. Hit. Mobilize. That finishes him. Cancel him. Get your ass over here. Alright. Allow Seb to be safe. Yep, I know. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there's something I want to do from here, though. Something I want to do from right here.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Lightweight, baby.
Lightweight.
Lightweight, baby. Something I want to do from this checkpoint, though. There's something I want to do. Part of the running section. It's not super important. However, it's important that I play this correctly. Because if not, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Yeah. Lightweight, baby.
What secrets did Master Pig whisper to you just now?
Does it matter?
I've let go of our blood feud, but he still holds so much hostility.
We've had a lot of really good, clean fights
My
tonight
brother's minions are
already.
everywhere.
No hit this weekend. I'm gonna try starting tomorrow.
Brother and I used to play around there.
As long as I'm like well rested and I slept well and I'm feeling good, I think we'll try to start tomorrow.
I'll get through this hole, and you can pass by that
There's
track
there's
ahead.
so much to be done in one run. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the best at routing. I'm not the best at scripting. Not even close. Right? There are people that are far greater at this kind of stuff because they've been doing it for years. And like this is my first like real attempt at doing something like that. You know? Anything I've ever done challenge-wise, like in Souls games or like combat games of any kind, any challenges that I've completed, it has never been done with script. It's only been done with like instinct and like whatever kind of skill I've acquired. But like, and that's it. Dreadful, dreadful process. But, you know, that's how you do it. Never scripted anything. This is my first real time actually like scripting fights and getting a feel for it. And I feel like I've done pretty good for my first time. Don't forget the celestial pill at the last shrine. Near the last shrine. That last shrine? Wait, the one I just touched a minute ago? Am I forgetting a pill?
Got it. Quite nearby. There is a gate we can turn to. One said to be Mother's old friend. If we could persuade him to come along, maybe he could talk Mother into giving us the fan. I'll go find him. Be careful out here.
I forgot one, didn't I? Okay, that's not what I want to have happened. Why can I not lock onto him, man? Oh my goodness gracious. You notice how I didn't hear any audio before that guy attacked me? So dumb. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. It's health. That's why I never got it. That doesn't matter to us. Sitting there thinking, like, why did I always bypass that? That one makes no never mind to us. Yep. Now, if it had been a mana or stamina one that I forgot, yeah, that'll definitely be in benefit for us. Alright, well. Hey, this is what I wanted to do. We learned our lesson. No, 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 no. Thank you. Just to ensure that we get this shrine. Okay. That's all. That's all I needed to do. Did you do any type of challenges with God of War games? Yes, Chappie, but I wasn't streaming at the time, you know? Gold button, very important. We're going to do the whole gold button thing here in just a second, too, yeah. But let me fire up my other save file, which is literally going to put us right back here. But it has this, like, spec'd correctly, so I don't have to do it all over again. It'll actually save us time. Misty Cloud, Cloudy Mist. Copy. Yeah, Chappie, I did do some God of War challenges, man. Yeah. But I did them at a time I didn't have a PC. I didn't have a way to stream. And I was working so many hours. I had 3 jobs, dude. There was no way I could even I was dreaming. I was literally out there, like, doing a job in just, like, the Florida dying heat. 100+ degrees, right?
To the chapel.
Absolute evil. Thank you for the follow. Cool name, by the way. But I'm just out there and I'm doing work, and the only thing that I could dream about right now, and I know this sounds cliche and stupid as hell, I'm just like, man, how awesome would it be to be able to just, like, content create? And this was at a time when everybody was like all the COVID stuff was happening, right? So that's when streaming was blowing up. Guess what? No, Zach's essential. Zach, like, I don't have time to, like, do YouTube videos and stuff like that, and I don't have a PC for myself. I don't have a good setup and a place to put it and everything. And I was just like, man, I could be doing this right now. I could be doing this right now. Like, the streamer explosion happened in, like, 2018, 2019, 2020, right? It really happened for a lot of people. And if only I was on board, I probably would have had a much better shot of, like, I'd be a bigger creator right now. You know? That's why I've pushed so hard to do as much as we have. And so many rigorous challenges, because I feel like I've lost a lot of time, you know? I feel like I've lost a lot of time, and I'm not where I want to be, like, creator-wise. That's all. That's all. So, does this all look right? It does. As long as I have 2 bronze and 2 insect, I'm chilling. God of War was fun, but it was extremely difficult on Give Me God of War difficulty. That game does not play, bro. You get hit once, it's GG's. Especially by King Hrothgar. I think that's his name. The final. And fighting Na was, bro. I had to prove it to myself at that point. That, like, the struggle was real, but I was like, man, am I a dog shit gamer, or can I actually beat the hardest boss on the hardest difficulty, or can I not? And then I did, and I was like, okay, can I do it without getting hit? Okay. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought. I'm not amazing, but maybe I'm not as bad as I thought. Getting not hitless and you've got a war was so brutal. Yeah, dude, I remember you sending me your video. Oh, man. It brought me back, dude. You're killing it regardless, but still making massive moves. I'm only trying to make massive moves, so that way I can help other people make moves too. That's what it's all about, dude. You know, if I get to a position of like, I get to full-time content create, awesome, and you know things are working out, streaming and video-wise and all that stuff, and numbers look good, and it feels like the right decision to do it full-time, then I can start, you know, like, leveraging that into a position where, like, okay, now I have a sponsor interested, and then I can help so-and-so, I can help Hugh, you know, and help build his audience, and you know, come up with collab ideas that seem to make sense. And once we get him to a certain level, then it's like, hey, Hugh, I already have a really good in with this sponsor because they've treated me well and I've done right by them, and now let's help the next person. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let's help the next person, and let's help the next person. That's all I want to do, man. That's it. It's really simple. It's just a lot of steps to get there. That's all. The Queen of the Valkyries, again, was a struggle, even on the easiest difficulty. Ethan, you're 100% right. Na was insane. Cassie, no, I did not get something to drink. I promised my chat I would get something to drink, guys. I will be right back. I'll give you this nice little be right back screen. We're back. Boom. That's to get you guys to wake up. You probably don't hear enough, but mad respect for that, brother. One of the very few people out there that aren't solely focused on helping themselves. Just a real genuine... I don't say that just so that way I can get some kind of praise, but thank you, Chappie. It's a double-edged sword. It's like, hey, if I'm all like, hey, I'm about helping people, it's like, okay, well, now you're only saying that to get, like, the good graces and, like, more attention on you. You know? I don't ever want it to be something like that. That's why I even say it in some of my YouTube videos, like, hey, if I earned your sub today, go ahead and hit the button, you know? If I earned your sub. That's how I like to approach stuff like that. Yeah, buddy. Cheers. It's just a Coke, but cheers. Yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing but a peanut. All right. Here we go. Let's, I still need to double check my work. Opera Monobat needs to be level 4. At least level 4. Ah, look at that. Okay. I feel like I self-sabotaged myself on purpose to make sure that I did stuff. Yeah. No. Okay. Not even using that. Only reason we'd be taking meds at all is just to ensure that we have a focus point for see-throughs. Okay. All right. Okay, I have to kind of go directly to the fight. So, Cloud Step to the left, Tiger Pellet, Ginseng Pellet, 3-point heavy smash. Run to the left side, wait, we know lasers, wait, then hit. Immobilize, 4/5 combo. Execute Opera Monobat, charge heavy 3-point attack, and hit him from behind. We'll do the Hyper Armor move. Turn away from him, take a Ginseng, a Junk Medicine, and Amplification Medicine. Get as far away as you can. Wait for spells to cool down before fighting Misty Cloud. Drink when there's a lot of distance to get Opera Monobat back. Wait for spells to cool down, and do the see-through sequence, which I already know what it is. For 2 of these sequences, take another Ginseng and another Tiger in Vessel. After the 3rd sequence, the other guy reappears. This is where the variable can happen, because the other guy can come back sooner than that. That's why we use Cloud Step. Cloud Step to the side, charge thrust, immobilize, full light combo to finish, and then we continue on with sequences again. Got it. Got it. Not really a script, it's more of a brawl, but you can control the fight, which is what this one is about. Alright. Again, Twitch chat, I cannot see you if you do try to say anything right now, by the way. That guy will start to chase us back up if he doesn't glitch out, so we gotta go right into the fight. This guy has a risk of actually